Is this thing on? Hello. Hi, everybody. This is Rough Press from Horror and Coffee, and welcome to episode 2 of Thursday Night Coffee. How you doing? How's everything? Oh, man. Is my eye all right? It looks weird. I've been getting irritation in my eye lately. But, okay. So there's a lot, there's a few things to talk about here. I'm not going to keep everybody long. I know it's a work night and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my link up. If you give me a minute, I'm going to invite somebody right now. And if you give me a moment, I will bring the person on. Where's the chat? Oh, there they go. I see him. Let's do this, he says. Well, consider it done. I review movies. I talk about horror movies. I talk about, other stuff too, but mostly horror. That's what this channel is dedicated for. I actually have a couple of channels, 3 more to be exact, which is probably a little overkill to some people, but Horror and Coffee's been around for over a decade now. So, I've decided to try something new and different, and I'm waiting for my guest to kick in right now because I already, it's a friend. Hey, Mano's here. How you doing, Mano? I'm just waiting for, and here he is. Bringing him on. Hey, Pablo.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, dude. How's it going?
Oh, hold on.
What?
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I had your channel open and I'm getting a feedback.
Oh, yeah, don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to see.
Why am I so bright? What's going on here?
I don't know. Maybe it's your lights. Maybe you got lights. Hold on. I got.
How about that?
Yeah. You look like you're in the shadows. So, right. It's Thursday night, right? You have your coffee, Pablo?
I got my cup right here. Let me see if you guys can see that.
Oh, it's a pumpkin Halloween cup.
And it says boo
on the inside. Where? Really?
On the inside.
Boo?
Boo. Like, you don't see it?
No. I just see pumpkins.
All right. Well, take my word for it. It's there.
Okay. I have mine too. This is different.
Oh, nice.
This is very therapeutic for people who have had a long day, right? It's good for therapy, But I do have my coffee because this is Thursday night coffee. Before we get into it, Pablo, I was messing around with a like a banner or a thumbnail for the for Thursday night coffee. If this keeps on going,
okay.
I just want to see what you think. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet because based on this software that I use, which is StreamYard, I can only do one image at a time without. So actually, another image is going to come up. I'll bring it up later. Before, I know you have something you want to share, Pablo, but before you share that thing we talked about a few days ago, I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room?
The elephant in the room. No, you're not an elephant, brother. I'm trying to see if I can get it in here. There we are.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Let's talk about this a little bit. This is breaking news. This just happened a little while ago here. And you've been posting it all over Facebook, all over Instagram. You're all over the place with this, Pablo. Tell me about this. Obviously, we know who this is, right?
Okay. Well, Ace Frehley sadly passed away. Well, we found out a few hours ago. News broke.
Yeah.
For those that do not know, he was obviously the lead singer, the lead guitarist of Kiss, founding member. Not only founding member, but just basically part of the classic Kiss, right? I mean, Kiss went through so many different like versions. You know, you had like 80s Kiss, like hair metal Kiss,
I
and
remember, yeah.
yeah, and then 90s,
Action figure Kiss, and yeah, in the
yeah,
70s.
everything. But if we talk about classic Kiss, I mean, he was, he was part of it. He was Kiss, and not only that, but he was my idol growing up.
Mm.
He was the one that made me want to pick up a guitar. Not
Like the
only
way the Edge was for me.
exactly. So I mean, God forbid,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but could
yeah.
you imagine if it's
Forget
like,
about it.
if Edge,
Yeah.
um,
I don't want to imagine it. Stop it.
yes. So that's how it is for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure this is hard. Yeah.
He's the reason why I play Les Paul. You know,
Which he has there in that picture.
which yeah. And I have, mine's is similar. I took the pick guard off on mine's. And he has three humbuckers there. Mine's only had two.
Yeah,
But
most Les Pauls have two. This one has
his is
three.
custom.
That was custom. He
Yeah.
was the one that started that.
Yeah, he had a custom. I don't know if he's the one started, but that's a custom Les Paul. I have a
Yeah.
standard.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Mine's is a kind of
yeah,
regular looking too.
Kiss was the first concert I ever saw. I got to see them 5 times,
Wow.
and we actually share a birthday together.
Look
we're
at
both
that.
born on April 27. So
Wow.
yeah,
Mm.
Spaceman Ace Frehley, very underrated guitarist, but he influenced so many so many guitarists that we know of today. He
Yeah.
influenced so many. I mean, one of the biggest guitar player, Dimebag, of Pantera, who sadly
Okay.
also passed away.
Ah,
He
okay.
was he always talked about how he was influenced by Ace, and there's a reason why he picked up the guitar and everything. So yeah, man, I was just listening to Kiss Alive 1, which is probably the best Alive album out there, for like rock. There's a lot of cool live albums out there,
Mm-hmm.
but for me, I grew up with that, and that was my favorite. And I was listening to it just before I went on. And yeah, man, this one hurts, man. Ozzy passed away about a month ago.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that was another one.
yeah, I mean,
Crazy.
I was into Ozzy, and of course, and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But and then years ago, Dio passed away, Ronnie James Dio, and
Rodney James Dio. I remember when that happened.
he was another big influence on me. Not that I can sing, just musically, because I can't sing like
Okay.
I mean, I can play like Ace, definitely,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I can't sing. I can't sing to save my life. So we're not gonna go there. But
I
that
think
one
he
hurt.
already did, but that's okay.
I think so. Yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, this one hurts, dude.
Yeah.
And,
So rest in peace, Ace.
yeah, man.
From Kiss,
Ace, man.
one of the founding members of the band.
Yeah.
They're from
And
Queens, right?
he was from Queens. He was living in New Jersey
Okay.
at the time that he passed away. But yeah, they were the Kiss was a Bronx, New York City man.
Okay.
And
All right.
yeah, and I mean, we're talking horror. I mean, it's a horror channel, and if you want to see a good horror movie, go see Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Is he in it?
Yeah, they're all in it. Yeah, they're all in it. The original Kiss.
What's the name of it again?
Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park.
Oh
You,
my
you,
god!
you never saw it?
I think I did see it. Now that I
Dude,
remember,
you
a long time ago. Like I was
You
like,
have-
"What is going on? What is Kiss doing in this?"
Oh my goodness!
Oh
It
my
is
god!
so funny, especially if you watch it now. I mean, I think it was an NBC TV movie.
I think I'm gonna watch it again, just in honor of Ace.
Yeah, and I remember watching it for the first time on TV, and I thought it was like, oh wow, this is so cool. They're fighting. They're fighting like it was like animatronics, like robot, like of themselves, and yeah, this is such a stupid movie.
Wait, Man was like, dude, that Goose movie is the one we should watch together. Oh yeah,
Oh, that would be perfect.
Why don't we do that
in honor of
Ace, man?
Yeah,
we
man.
all get together.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And we watch that movie.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not? I'm down. I'm down.
Cool.
That's Mano's got a good idea with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching the replay, please consider subscribing. I enjoy doing these live streams. I've just been so caught up in my life doing other things that I figured, a week ago, I was just here and I said, you know what? Let me just get online just for the heck of it. And, I had Tribal Gigolo come on and, oh, look who's here. My gorgeous. Hi. This is my girl, my lady, my queen, Regina. She's saying, hi, honey. Thank you. Hope you're okay, sweetie. She's out doing something right now. But, I just want to, again, just say that, you know what, let's see where this goes. I'd like to do this every Thursday. Now, having said that, next Thursday, I'm not going to be able to do it.
Every other Thursday.
No. No, I would do it every Thursday. I really would. It's just that next Thursday, I'm going to an event.
Okay.
And when I come back, I'll talk about it the following Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll tell you about it because I don't want to blow everything up, that. But it's out in Brooklyn. It's at a theater. It's a Kevin
horror related.
It is horror related.
Cool.
Which is why I'm going. It's Kevin Geeks Out. Oh, look who's joining us, Pablo. Should I just bring him in? Let me just bring him in.
Sure.
Oh my God!
Oh, we can't hear you, dude. Well, that's a nice mic.
What are you doing? Forget the mic. Look at what is he wearing on his face.
I figured we'd have a retro rock and roll. Remember Ace Frehley?
Oh my God! Yeah, Triborough. What's up, bro? Oh
right.
my God,
All
Mano! Mano, thank you for joining us. Hey,
it was crazy hearing Pablo say that Kiss was his first concert because, believe it or not, Kiss was my first concert.
Oh,
but interestingly enough, it was '81 when that brief period where they had taken the makeup off.
Mm-hmm.
So I lived next to one of my best friends. He was like a huge Kiss fan. He was like, "Man, you gotta listen to this. Man, check this out. Hey, we're gonna go see Kiss." I'm like, "Okay." And I remember the part of the show where they all took solos.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I was a kid and I didn't really know their music like that before my friend. I remember being so impressed with them as musicians. Like when they each did their solos, even Gene was going nuts on the bass. I was like, whoa, I didn't know they could play like that, like for real. You never know who's like a band and who's a band. So
they were a band.
They were a band, like a kick-ass band.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, this is my Mano of the Opera look.
What's it called?
Mano of the Opera.
Mano of the Opera.
Yeah. This is what I'll be wearing the next retro rock and roll session.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that is great. So I want to show you guys something real quick because I want to see if I can. What do you think of this? Hold up, I'm gonna bring it in. Let me see if I can bring it in. All right, you see that? What do you think?
Cool.
Oh,
how about
really
red?
Nice, really.
But I tried to do red, but it was disappearing into the backdrop.
Oh, I see.
In order for me to do that, the backdrop would have to be completely black.
I like it.
But I don't know. I'm just experimenting right now. Let me know what you think.
I love the way you've got the blood drip. It's perfect.
Oh, that the coffee cup. I've been using that coffee cup slogan for over a decade here on Horror and Coffee.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually something I just keep.
You have that cup with you?
Not literally, no. It's just an image.
You can probably create it really easily.
No, I probably could. I just wouldn't know how. I mean, I don't have a cup maker. I don't even know what the hell to call that. Triboro's he likes the graphics. Triboro likes the graphics.
Cool.
No, the graphics are cool.
And what's this? I was about to say that the next one, Mano. The next what?
What the next retro rock and roll section?
Be a kid song. By the
Shameless
way, for
plug.
those,
Put the link on the thing.
I'm gonna put the
Yeah,
link.
exactly. That's it.
I'm gonna blow up Pablo's spot right now, and all of our spots actually,
Do a
because this
little
is something we're all involved in.
shameless self promotion. Why not?
Shameless shelf promotion. Pablo started this thing about over a year ago called Retro Rock and Roll. It's on YouTube, and well, Pablo, you know what? Since you're the creator of it, why don't you kind of like tell us what it's about?
All right, I'll be brief. It's really a project where um, local musicians, independent artists gets together, but mostly friends and community. We share the stage with all of our friends throughout the whole year. Throughout all of our lives, really. Me and you share the stage many times.
Yeah.
You know, and basically it's just getting together and just doing cover songs. Um, and doing it in a living room style relaxed atmosphere environment, which is right here. The Jones
Yeah,
right there.
that's the
The one
studio
he's in
right
right
there where
now.
we do it. The one he's in right now. Yeah.
And it's a silent stage, so we have electric drums, everything's direct. And basically we do it live. We do a couple of takes, but we do it live. It's raw, and we put it up on YouTube. And so the music that we grew up with, you know it's outtake, and it's just kind of like lives out there on YouTube, and it'll be there for our
Ever.
family, our friends,
Our
uh, uh,
descendants.
our grandkids to see it one day. It's funny. I was talking to my brother the other day. He was saying, wouldn't it be cool if like a YouTube or something like that existed like many years ago, that we can kind of see like our grandparents or even our great grandparents doing
Oh,
something,
man.
like
Good
my
point.
dad, he played professional soccer, growing up in
Okay.
Argentina.
Okay.
And we have newspaper clippings,
Uh-huh.
with like pictures of him in a write-up and stuff. But wouldn't it be cool if like there was like highlights or games that kind of existed, that we can kind of go back, and I can even show my kids, say, look, this is your grandfather who played soccer, and and watch it. They'll be able to say that about us. They'll see us live playing.
Man,
you know
that's a. I wish I had like video of my grandpa when he was young, and
Mhm.
That would be nice. That would have been
Yeah.
a very that would have been a cool thing to have.
So
I
it's a
would have loved to
legacy.
have seen my father. Well, my father used to play, trumpet. He used to play for big names back in the Ruben Blades,
Mhm.
Pete Rodriguez,
oh
even
wow,
Tito
man.
Puente and La Lupe back in the '60s and
Yeah.
stuff like that. My father on the trumpet. I remember when I was very young, he would come home at weird hours with his with his
Weird.
trumpet case in hand and stuff like
So
that.
your
And
kids, when they're grown, they have their kids, their own family, they'll be able to say, look at my dad. you know
look at my dad. Yeah, they're
yeah
gonna see
you know
me, and they're gonna be like, "What's that? Rock and roll? I never heard of that." But it's
No, they're gonna
retro
get to
rock
see
and roll.
lots of perspectives from you, because this channel they'll be like, "Oh, this is what he thought of this horror movie." The next channel will be like, "Oh, is it a sin to drink alcohol?" And
I have three different channels. I have this one. I have Faith Revision, which I started recently, and I have my Astro Bronx Cafe, which is about my astrophotography. And my queen and I also have a channel that we started. We're putting some of our memories up,
nice.
called R&R, and Ralph and Regina.
I
It's
like
funny
it.
because we both have the same exact initials, RP.
Oh wow,
Her last name's Padilla, so it's kind of like what. So it's
the way
pretty
you
cool.
guys were meant to be.
Uh,
Pablo, he was telling me, I was with them the other day, and they were telling me how they would be in the same space tons of times, years before they even met each other.
yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah. We found we learned a little bit more of that today. Actually, when I was with her earlier, I was like, really, you were there too. So it's kind of like it's a blowing away thing. But here we are. Oh, and one thing that for the retro rock and roll thing, for those of you who are into 80s and 90s rock, even 70s, look,
70s, because
even
we did a
70s,
few 70s
we
songs.
did a couple of 70s. Um, we can say that this would be the channel for you guys, so that you can we can revisit these songs.
Mhm.
You can remember what you were doing when these songs were first being played on the radio. You know,
Absolutely.
when we were first buying them at the record stores. Yes, there was something called record stores.
Remember those things?
Remember that?
I heard about
Tower
that.
Records, you know, stuff like that. Oh, look, wait. A man with many hats. Yes, this is one of them. I have a few more over here. One that she gave me. And Nate is here.
Nate.
Good to see you, Nate.
Nate is the movie guru.
He is the movie
expert.
He is the expert movie guru.
Yeah, you
Yep.
mention a movie, and he'll tell you who directed
absolutely.
it, who produced it, the year it came out, who's
Yeah.
in it. It's he is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to. So definitely check him out and check out Geeks and Flicks. Another
Geeks
plug.
and Flick. Another plug. Geeks and
Right.
Flicks. We got Geeks and Flicks. We got retro rock and roll. We got horror and coffee.
Horror and coffee.
We got a lot of things going on here. Pablo,
Yes, sir.
we're nearing Halloween.
Yes, 15 days.
It's 15.
Not that he's counting or anything.
15 days.
Okay, so
until
I
Halloween.
want to know. You were telling me something earlier this week. I like you to. I'm kind of curious about it. What is this a little ritual or tradition you have with your kids?
Okay, cool. So something that we do every year, my oldest daughter and I, we create a list. We call it the 13 days of Halloween.
Oh wow.
The very first year we tried it, we tried to do 31 days of Halloween. I think we saw like maybe 6 movies. We couldn't do a movie a day. So we decided to do 13 days. And so every year we come up with a list and we try to watch, 13 Halloween movies. Always leading up to Halloween night, because every year it's been a tradition here, like forever, that on Halloween night, after we do the trick or treating, well, my kids are they're all grown up, so but we give out candy now. So after all the trick or treating is done, after we have a nice dinner, we sit down and we watch Halloween. That's what
1978 Halloween.
Of course, the original.
Yes.
OG Halloween.
Yeah, is there
That's
another
right.
one?
Yeah, Halloween 2.
Actually, there's a whole bunch, but
There's a whole bunch, but
20 of
anyway.
them, but yeah.
So so this year, I wanted to quickly maybe share the list that we came up with, and we're doing pretty good actually. We
Okay.
probably saw maybe 6 movies. I'm going to bring up the list now.
Oh, nice. Okay, I
And-
I want to hear this. I want to know what because this might be some maybe I'll watch some of these, between now and Halloween myself and see, get a sense of what's going on there with that.
Oh,
And my daughter is grown. She's 25, so it's not like oh, I'm making you watch these.
Oh, you've been watching. She's been watching that stuff since she was what?
Yeah. Yeah, but there were some movies that we
No,
we-
of course, absolutely.
but yeah. All right, so let me see if you guys can see. Here's my list,
look
right?
at that.
Right, so you see 13 days of Halloween. It's on Google Docs, so it's kind of shrunk.
Wait, what is it? What is it?
So it says 13 days of
No,
Halloween.
okay, so let's go over
Okay.
them real quick. Just
All
read them
right.
off.
So they're in no particular order. We
Okay.
we will decide. So we'll come up with the list. 13. She'll come up with 7, 6, and I'll come up with 7. I get the
Nice.
extra one. Because I'm the oldest, so.
Ah,
And then we'll watch. She'll pick one, and then I pick one, and then we go back and forth. All right. So these are. I'll mention the movies that we already saw. Okay. And so we have Hereditary. We actually saw that about a week ago. And I saw it in the movie theaters when it first came out. She
Me
never saw it.
too. Me
Yes.
too. Oh, I'm
Mhm.
glad I saw it. Let me tell you, as soon as I got home, I reviewed that movie real quick.
What'd you think of it?
It was crazy. It was. I'll be real. That Hereditary was at that point, the first movie in a very long time that actually scared me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
ending was weird.
Yeah, I didn't like
The
it.
ending was weird, and
So was the middle.
yeah, but there were things about it that was really like,
Yeah.
whoa. The very beginning, after when she was
Yeah.
in the dark room and she thought she saw her mother in the dark like that, you could see her, and I'm like, like what is that? And then later when she's up on the wall and stuff, I'm like,
Mano, did you see it?
No, I did not see that
Okay,
one.
spoiler
Son
alert.
of a bitch. All right.
Spoiler alert.
Well, go see it.
No, no,
Because
no. I mean
I
horror movies. I don't mind being
I
spoiled.
gave it a good
Okay.
rating because I thought it was very creepy.
Yeah, I wasn't too crazy.
Ari Aster is the name of the director
Yeah.
or whatever, but he I I left the lights on in my room in my house that night
Oh
because I was
wow!
alone.
And this is a horror
My
fan.
family
They
was
don't
everybody
spoil
was
easy.
away. Everybody was away that weekend, so I was by myself, and I was like,
Wow.
"What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go see a movie. Oh, I'm gonna go see Hereditary." I went to see Hereditary. I come back, I'm like this,
Well, let me
you
ask
know?
you this, Ralph,
Yeah.
and Mano too, since um, like, do you feel desensitized with horror movies nowadays? Like we've seen it all. Like we're not no longer scared. Scared like how we were when we first like were introduced to horror as kids, and we just watch them really now for if the movie is good, basically that, like if a movie is good or not, just to be scared. Because I really that I'm trying to think, has there been a movie that like really like truly like scared me, and they really you know
Not scared so much, but I'm surprised sometimes with the level of graphic violence, like tons of blood and
mhm,
seeing things cut off and it looking very realistic. That stuff kind of gets me sometimes. Like, wow, they went there, they showed that.
yeah.
Uh,
There. I can agree with Mono about that. Like I can say definitely without a shadow of a doubt that there are horror movies to this day that don't necessarily scare me but disturb me, make
yeah,
me
Okay.
go, "What the heck? Oh my god, they went there! They
yeah,
went there!" You
exactly.
know, that kind of thing.
Like
But
this
not,
movie, Hereditary.
"Hey, I'll buy the popcorns here. Hey, Stephanie, hailing from Texas. How's it going? Good to see you. We're just talking stuff. We're talking smack here because it's Thursday night coffee. We're having our coffee and it's Thursday night. But
Cool.
yeah,
All right.
and her and Hereditary had that too.
Yeah.
There
All
are
right.
elements of that too.
The thing I've become desensitized to is jump scares.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they overdo it with the jump scares.
and they always put the music with it.
Right, then,
You know, like
like
don't
it
do
become
that.
a
Don't. It'd be more effective without the music.
right, right. It's like they were almost predictable now. It's like, okay, a jump scare is
Mhm.
coming.
It's good when it's earned,
When it,
and
Exactly.
it's there's some jump scares that it still gets me.
Right. If it's
When it's
done
done
well,
right. Yeah.
but when it's done like it's so predictable, it's like, oh brother, here we
Yeah,
go.
you're right.
exactly.
Mhm.
So,
Okay. Next
what
movie.
other movie? Yeah, show me what else you
Okay.
got.
In this one, we went to the movie theater to see it. This came out a couple of weeks ago. Good Boy.
Oh, I saw that. I
Yeah.
reviewed it.
Okay. So when I first heard about this movie, I was really excited because I thought it was a original concept. It was pretty cool. It's like, oh, seeing a like a like a what was it, like a possession movie, right? Or like
Yeah.
but through the eyes of a dog of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it started to get a buzz. Started going
Right.
online, and people were ranting about it and raving about it. And I was like, all right, cool. This will be it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but I thought that it you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first maybe like 20-25 minutes, I was like, okay, this is working. This is really, really good. But then I felt like it kind of like I lost interest a little bit, and then the ending was a little, yeah, it didn't stick the landing,
Oh,
kind of.
okay.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
really?
it's a
You
good
didn't
movie,
think
yeah.
so?
But I hear, and I'm not a pet owner,
Okay.
but I hear that like for pet owners or pet lovers, like it really like
It would
affected them.
resonate.
And yeah, and they were able to relate to it. So that's that, so I appreciate that. But for me, it was okay. It wasn't, it wasn't terrible, but I enjoyed it.
I like the idea of it being the perspective of the dog and how the movie kept you on the dog and not the owner.
Mm-hmm.
They never showed the owner's face
Yeah.
until the very end.
Yep.
And I kind of like that because they didn't want you to do that because they didn't want the audience to put everything now with the owner. If you see the face, then that's what the audience is going to gear towards. But if you
Exactly.
leave it on the dog, then that's what the audience geared towards. We know what I like the best about that movie? The end after the credits.
Oh yeah,
When
that
they
was
showed the
pretty.
director on how he did it.
Mhm.
Mm.
I thought that was pretty cool
Yeah,
because he kind of like gave us more of a inside look at what Indy, the
yeah.
dog's name was Indy,
Mhm.
um was really actually going through the film because through the filming of it because he didn't know he was being filmed. He
Yeah.
didn't know, he doesn't know.
Mhm.
But but the way they made the movie come out the way it did, the way he put it together, the way he shot it, made the audience really project their fears and anxieties onto the dog, whereas the dog really in reality wasn't feeling any of those things because he was just being a dog.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know what I
fresh
mean?
perspective too, you know.
It is a very fresh perspective. That's why I liked it. I gave it a good rating.
Okay.
Mono,
Next
you're a pet
movie.
lover?
Cat. I'm a cat person.
Okay.
I
Cool.
have fish.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's the next horror movie they're doing. Point,
you,
point
see
of
all,
view of a cat.
you see all the fish like in
Yeah.
the tank like this.
And the movie's just it starts, the cat sees the owner being possessed, and the cat just leaves. And that's
Ah!
it. Movie's over.
Yeah,
Cat don't care.
because cats don't play. Cats be
Cats
like, you
don't
know
care.
what? Nope, I'm not doing this.
All right, next movie. Evil Dead, but the 2013.
Oh, did you like that compared to the original?
Yes.
Yeah, I dare say I liked it even better than the original. I'll tell you why.
It's interesting.
Because the original was very low. I mean, it was low budget for its time, and it's fine. Sam Raimi, he did his thing, and it was very loose ended. Like as far as the characters were concerned, it wasn't just Bruce Campbell. It was just this whole group of people. Bruce Campbell happened to be just the lone survivor of it at the end. But what I really started enjoying the Evil Dead franchise with Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. For me, that was really what kicked it off for me and make me that movie I love. It's funny, it's crazy, it's out there.
It's
campy, but it's also very tight. Like the first one was kind of like, almost gory.
More horror. Yeah,
it was
more horror.
gory. Yeah, it was more horror based and it was more gory and it was almost too gory for gory's sake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they ended up they used claymation even. Like I thought I was watching a Peter Gabriel video for a minute there, like it was so weird. But then this 2013 one, I was like, okay, this one has some substance. And I really appreciated that one.
Yeah, this one's good. It's very good. The acting's a little, yeah, it's 2013. So
it's 2013.
Yeah. But once it gets going, and it's a fast movie.
Yeah.
It's fast paced.
It gets right into it.
Yeah. It's actually, we really enjoyed it. It was the first time that she saw it and she really liked it.
Very good.
Okay. Next movie we saw was Insidious.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That the first one is always the best one.
Yeah.
That's with Darth Maul / Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
I was watching Insidious, and I was getting it confused with another movie because I kept saying, "Oh, I saw this," and I'm watching. I was like, "I never saw this. It's a completely different actor." I thought Ethan Hawke was in it.
You were thinking about Sinister.
That's it. That he's like a writer, and they move into a house.
Yeah,
I thought it was that one.
No.
I never saw Insidious until just.
A lot of people confused it with The Conjuring because it's the same actor.
It's very in the same director.
James Wan. James Wan. Yeah.
So it's very, and it's funny. Like as we're watching Insidious, I'm like, this is like a Conjuring prequel. It felt very much like it. It was okay. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, I actually I reviewed this at the early days of Horror and Coffee with my co-founder Victor, and one thing, and he still brings it up to this day, how he thinks that movie reminds him too much of Poltergeist.
Yes, it did.
It's the almost same thing, bit by bit. I mean, there are obviously some differences.
Yeah,
no,
he's right. He's right
But
because I did mention I was like this is very very much like Poltergeist.
yeah, you see,
Mhm.
so he's not the only one. You sense that too.
Yeah,
Totally get that. You know.
cool. Okay, and then the next movie we saw, or the last movie we saw so far, we saw this last night actually, Scream.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah,
Now, right. Scream or Scream?
Scream.
The original Scream.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies ever.
Yes, it's
I mean, it just
it's
works on every level.
mhm. It holds up. Even the dialogue, and just like it, and it's funny because it's Wes Craven,
Yeah.
and a few years before Scream, he did the last Freddy Krueger movie,
Hmm.
Okay.
not the Freddy versus Jason one, but the New Nightmare,
Oh, okay.
Right, New Nightmare. I remember
which
that.
was
Yeah.
very meta, and that's what Scream is. Um,
Yeah.
And New Nightmare is very underrated. It's actually a really good movie. The third act kind of falls apart. It just becomes like a regular Nightmare on Elm Street movie. But the first two act, where they're kind of like reliving the script, it was very well done, and it was very original.
Yeah.
So I thought that the New Nightmare was Wes Craven preparing for Scream. And then
Mm.
Scream, he just knocked it out of the park, and it's so good. I mean,
And it became a franchise in and of itself.
Oh,
yeah, which there are some that are good. Like I think the Scream franchise, one of the very few horror franchise that, like every movie, it's pretty good. Even like the third one, which is considered like the weakest one,
Mhm.
it's not bad. It's I enjoy it, and I can go back and rewatch it. So yeah, Scream is definitely, I think, one of the best horror movies
Hello,
out there.
Sydney.
What's
It's
your
so good.
favorite scary movie?
That opening scene.
I mean, see,
still
and
to
that's the
this
thing.
day.
That's part of what makes that movie a classic. It is
Mhm.
go from moment one. It's
Yeah.
Yeah. And
classic from
Drew
moment one.
Barrymore, short
Oh.
segment,
Killed it.
done, but it's memorable.
Yes.
And remember that when the movie came, and this was 90, I think 96 or 97, or
Mhm.
maybe 98. When the internet wasn't really like what it is today, that it just spoils everything.
Yeah.
People thought that Drew Barrymore was the lead
Yeah.
in the movie, and she was even like in the poster, she was like, the one in front, like the one that looked
Kind
like
of reminds you of the Psycho posters with Janet Leigh on it. First half an hour in, and
yeah, she's gone. Yeah.
yeah.
And then
So-
and then this one, so when when she dies, like in the first 10 minutes or so, everybody's like, what the
Yeah.
Right.
because nobody knew.
No.
Yeah.
And then by the
Um,
time you get to that realization, like, wow, they killed her. You're already so engaged in the story.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it was really, really well done.
It was.
Awesome.
It was.
Yeah.
Classic.
All right.
So
Next.
that's it for the movies that we
mixed.
saw.
Okay. So what are you gonna watch now?
Okay. So now what we have on the list is the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, loved it.
The landmark found footage movie.
Listen, Blair Witch Project. There's like two. Either people love it or people hate it. It's like
Yeah.
two extreme ends. There's really not. And I am one of that. I love this movie.
Mhm.
I get the fact that nothing happens. Right? I understand that.
But that
like,
was
really,
that was the gag.
That was the
That it
gag,
wasn't
yeah.
real. And
That it
that
the,
was
wasn't
the
real.
point.
the funny thing, at the time, I knew it wasn't real before I went to see it. But the person I took to see it on a date, she didn't know, and I didn't tell her. So it was great watching it with someone who thought it was real, and like, oh my god.
Interesting. That's so cool. Because for me, I went in. I I I thought that the footage that they found was actually real,
Right.
but everything else wasn't. Like they put it together,
Oh, okay.
as a movie. But the part where it looks like it's the found footage part, I thought that was real.
Okay.
And then I found out later, but the fact going in thinking that you thought it
Yeah.
was real,
Yeah.
yeah, that really, and maybe that could be the last movie that actually scared me.
Really?
Yes, especially
Because
the
if you
ending.
thought that was real,
Exactly.
that was disturbing.
Exactly, especially that ending. in to this day, that image, it stays with you. The
I
guy
know.
standing in the corner.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
that-
that was very
But
strong.
you didn't see the witch.
but that's the point. It's what you
I know
don't
it's what
see.
you don't see. What scares
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. And then when then she gets knocked out at the end, and the camera falls. When
Yeah,
I
that
first saw that, I thought that was real.
that
Like
was
that
great.
actually. So you could imagine. But anyway, so yeah. So we have that great
Okay.
movie. We have it.
Which one?
Yeah, the 80s
Oh,
one. Or?
No, no, the one with what's it? Tim Curry? Isn't he
Oh yeah,
Pennywise?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not that one.
Okay.
with
this
John
one.
Ritter, right? Isn't John Ritter?
Yeah, yeah, John Ritter, man. God rest John
Right, Jack
Ritter,
Tripper.
man. Yeah, I was like, no, Jack Tripper's in it.
It's
No,
this crazy
that's-
clown in the sewer.
When
gotta
you get
see it.
typecasted, that's what happens.
Yeah, no, not that one. The most recent one,
Yeah, yeah,
which is good. I thought it was really good.
yeah.
I think it's great.
I liked it. I liked that. What do you think of this? And this one's coming out the prequel on
Yeah,
HBO.
I don't know about
HBO or in theaters?
HBO Max.
HBO Max, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to Woodbury. You hear me? I'm in The Walking Dead. What's it called? Barry.
Woodbury is
I know Walking Dead.
No, isn't that Scream?
Really? That's the name of the town in Scream?
No,
I didn't know that.
Is it?
I didn't have that detail.
Wait. And I just saw.
Now he's looking it up. Pablo's
was.
looking it up.
Hey, we're allowed to look things up on a podcast.
All right, look it up. But I had said Woodbury. I was thinking where the governor ruled in The Walking Dead.
Joe Rogan looks things up on his
Woodsboro.
podcast.
Scream is Woodsboro.
Woodsboro.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So, but then
Isn't it Drew? Something Drew?
something.
Drew?
It's in the title of the freaking prequel that's coming out.
Maybe they should have just called it It prequel. Or
Make
before it.
easier.
Before it. See, that
Before
would
it. that I
Pre
remember.
it. It Junior.
I mean, I was kind of hoping they would do the backstory because he's clearly got a very serious backstory. This clown.
Well, I guess we're gonna find
But
out.
they have to
I'm
do a good
definitely
job
looking
with
forward
it,
to
you
seeing
know.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Danbury.
Danbury.
Danbury. That's
Welcome
what
to
it's called.
Danbury.
Welcome to Danbury.
There
There
we
you go.
Great title.
All right.
Took us like 10 minutes. To
I know, right?
All right.
Next.
Next. Okay. So these next three movies are on Shudder.
Okay.
All right. VHS Halloween.
I want to see that. I haven't seen that
I'm
yet.
so looking forward
Yeah,
to
heard
seeing
about
that.
I
that.
want to
haven't
see
seen
that. VHS Halloween. I remember the original VHS.
Are you a fan of
I
the
like
VHS
you.
series?
I like you. Remember that?
Yeah.
I like you. The freaking
Do you
Yeah.
like the VHS series? Because there's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of them.
yeah. I've seen like 3, 4 of them.
Yeah.
But
They're hit or
VHS
miss.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to do that one.
Yeah, I heard about it. I didn't see it
I'm surprised it didn't turn from VHS to MP4 or something like that. But
before.
that's another
Halloween.
conversation.
It doesn't really have the same bite.
It doesn't.
No. MP4 Halloween. No, dot,
MP4 Halloween
dot
or
MP4.
MP4. You know, like VHS.
or Betamax.
Beta,
Betamax Halloween.
Betamax.
That's a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get it to
People are
work.
like, what the hell is Betamax?
And it's about how like they went out of business and
Yeah, exactly.
all right. The next one I have here is Hell House LLC Lineage.
Is that the latest one?
Yes.
I want to see that. I've seen the other 3.
Yes, it's actually a good franchise, I guess.
It
I
is
might
a
be calling
good
it.
franchise.
Mhm.
I've enjoyed it. I've reviewed them, and Lineage. Is it already out? It's already out on Shudder, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I got it. You see now, these are 2 movies I definitely
Oh,
want to
cool.
see before Halloween. LLC, Hell House Lineage,
Mhm.
and
VHS Halloween.
VHS Halloween. Definitely gonna see those 2.
And the next one is also on Shudder. It's Night of the Reaper.
I've heard of that.
It's supposed to be like a slasher because
Okay.
because of all the horror genres, slasher films are like slasher movies are my favorite.
Hmm.
Okay.
And this one, Night of the Reaper, is a slasher film, and I heard that it's well done. It's pretty good, so I definitely want to see that one.
Okay.
And then the last 2 movies is obviously Halloween. Well, actually, this is what we do on Halloween night. Let me backtrack. So we watch Halloween, the 1978,
Hmm.
and then we watch Halloween 2 because they kind of like, it's like one
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
connected. They're
Kinda,
actually
yeah.
connected.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
very
Yeah.
much so.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. Halloween. Funny enough, Halloween, I love them both, but Halloween 2, I tend to gravitate more towards around this time of year. Something about it. Like I've made
They
it a
flesh out the
tradition.
story more.
It
Like who he
fleshes out.
is and-
Yeah, and it's a tad bit more violent.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Well, they
draining the nurse of all her blood. I mean, come on.
they wanted to compete with like Friday the 13th and all that stuff.
Exactly.
That was
And John Carpenter didn't want to do it.
Oh,
well, he didn't direct it.
He didn't direct it. He gave that to Rick Rosenthal, and him and Deborah Hill wrote it.
Yes,
And they created the whole
like
angle
in
with,
an hour they wrote it or something.
right.
They just did
And,
it quick,
people
like, to
and
get it.
people dump on me for liking it so much. Alex always makes fun of me for it, but the truth is,
no,
I made a video for this a while ago about why I think this is the best one. And one of the reasons is that, listen to me, Pablo. Listen to me.
Okay, hold
Before
on.
you say you're,
Okay,
this isn't
all right.
Pierce Morgan, damn it.
There's a
Let me-
line that you can't cross.
Let me tell you.
Are you saying you don't like the movie?
Hold on. I'm trying to spike now. No, but this is one of the reasons why I think it's good. This was the movie that revealed for the first time about Laurie Strode and Michael Myers being brother and sister. That didn't. If it wasn't for this movie, it wouldn't have held in the other films, because now you had a reason to keep going. And every other movie except for the last 3 that was part of the thing held on to that premise, the whole thing about them being related. It was always about the sister, the brother, the sister, the niece. When it was 4 and 5, Halloween 4, 5, and 6. So it was always a familial connect.
It definitely provided context.
It provided context, and it wasn't in the original idea. It wasn't in John Carpenter's mind of that when he did the first film from 1978.
Oh, interesting.
It wasn't there. He put that in the writing with Deborah Hill for the second one. Bless you.
You know what I will always.
Ralph said, "Bless you."
I thought that was a ghost. For us musicians, though, I will always have the utmost respect for the first Halloween movie because the whole soundtrack is done on a synthesizer. The whole damn soundtrack.
Well, true, and he does it again in Halloween 2.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
He does the soundtrack with Alan Howarth, which he collaborated with in other movies like They Live, Halloween 3, Christine, Prince of Darkness, Big Trouble in Little China.
What do you think? Would you like Christine?
I love Christine.
Did you ever see The Car?
I have it right here.
No, not that car. The movie The Car,
Look,
the 70s with
oh,
Brolin in it.
The Car.
Yeah. With Josh Brolin's dad.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
That's actually a great
It was like
movie.
supposedly the devil's car or whatever. You never saw.
And it was Spielberg's movie right before he did Jaws.
Steven Spielberg made that movie?
I don't think he directed it.
No, but
I thought it involved
there was a piece at the end where the truck, the car goes over the
Yeah, that I remember. And that noise he used at the soundbite when they blew up the shark.
So that was the tie-in.
But I didn't think that was the car. I thought that was another movie he did beforehand that had to do with
the truck.
Is
Nate?
Oh no,
is Nate still online?
Right. The truck. I'm mistaken. You're right. The movie with the truck is the one that Spielberg did right before Jaws.
Nobody knows that movie because you just called it the movie with the truck.
Is Nate still online? Let's go to Nate.
I know that. Nate, are you here? Nate.
Where's our research assistant?
Yeah, that's how the internet works. Let's scream at him.
Nate's not there. I think he left.
Oh, Nate left.
That's all right. He stopped by to say hi for a bit. All right. So those are the movies.
Let me text him.
We
He's
got.
faster than
I'm
Google.
gonna hold this at 10 minutes more because I don't want to like hold this too long. You know, but this is incredible. Okay, so what?
Duel. Sorry. Duel. That was the movie that Spielberg did right before Jaws, and
You
that's what
just looked it up, didn't you?
No,
Of course.
he
Of course,
texted
you
Nate.
looked it
It's
up.
fair game. It's a podcast.
He doesn't have Nate's number.
You know, when Joe Rogan is trying to figure out a fact, he has his guy look it up right there on the podcast. We could do that too.
Yeah, they'll cut to the other camera, and then they'll cut back to him, and he'll have the answer. Like he
Right,
just
and
quoted it.
he'll go, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Like the drum cam. Inside joke. Inside joke.
No.
Inside joke.
More
The
cowbell.
drum cam, that dreaded drum cam. You know, we're anyway, look, I just want to say that this is definitely the time for scary movies and stuff like that. But to go back to a point you made earlier, Pablo, is that how we've become desensitized.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to say yes, and the reason why, but I think that we've seen again, the last movie that really like freaked me out was Hereditary. I have to, I won't front. I've seen other movies after that made me go wow, but nothing made me leave the lights on at home since Hereditary. You know
Did
what
you
I'm saying?
understand it though? Because when I saw it again, I saw it with subtitles, and it made more sense. It was hard to follow. It's a hard movie to follow.
You have to follow it. You have to follow the dialogue. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But in order for it to make any kind of sense. But you know, these A24 films are like that. They have an independent film feel. A24 films do that. Neon is another company that does that. You know? So I do appreciate that. I'll be real, because now, you know, they're not so paper cutout like many other horror movies are. Like, you know, you see movies about possession and stuff like that, and it's the same damn thing.
Oh yeah, some things
It's
you can't
boring.
you
I'm
keep
like, I'm
ringing the
done.
gong
And
over
then
over.
yet they would put the scariest movie of possession since The Exorcist. No, it's not.
As soon
No,
as you
it's
have
not.
to compare yourself to The Exorcist, I already know the movie's not good.
Stupid. I'm
Good
like,
point.
what are you doing? You don't do that. You don't compare a little Hostess Twinkie to a Valencia cake. You can't do that.
No.
You know, so that's the whole thing. But my point is, when I was a kid and I saw The Exorcist for the first time, it terrified me. I couldn't sleep a wink that night. It traumatized me, and that was from watching the censored version on TV.
Yep, you and me
Right?
both. Yeah.
But when I was older and I got into horror more, I rented it and I watched it straight through, uncut, and I fell in love with the movie. And I have like 3 different copies of it. I you know, it's a go-to for me. But when you see over time other kinds of horror, it loses its novelty of scaring you. It doesn't lose the novelty of disturbing you. For you to get numb to that would scare me about you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, like there's some movies that shouldn't, that when you see it, you're like, oh my God. Like, I'll give you an example. I don't know if this is a horror movie, but it can be construed as one from a certain viewpoint. Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
Again, another one.
It's more
One
of
of
a thriller.
my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, but look at what
Great
happened at
movie.
the end.
Yeah, it was
Great
pretty,
movie.
was
It
horrific.
messes you up. I
Yeah, no,
walked
it
out
was-
of the theater like this, like,
Right.
You know what messed me up with that movie? The ending credits. It was the first time that the credits run backwards.
it did.
Yes,
don't
and you
remember
go back. So you reading, you watch credits, and they kind of like go down.
Yeah.
This one it goes up, goes backwards, and with that scratchy kind of like font, that's
okay.
and it goes, and that I don't know why, but it left an impression on me, like especially after that ending scene. So if
God.
you get a chance, if you have, like, next time you
I'll
watch
check
it, whatever,
I'll definitely check it out.
just keep an eye on that with the credits.
But
end
you
credits
see,
going backwards.
the things that we find the most disturbing of human nature are the things that those are the things that still mess me up, that leave a mark in me.
Yeah. It's kind of like with The Omen. when we were kids when that came out. But when it's like when that woman throws herself off the building, she's like, "It's all for you, Damien." That was so disturbing.
It was
So
disturbing.
that has stayed with me.
And for a mid-70s film, that was
Yeah.
definitely disturbing.
But,
Like,
but that's because we're kids. Kids are most impressionable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Same thing with music. If we list or we mention, what's our favorite bands, it's all music that we, bands that we grew up with, because that's when we were most impressionable at that time. Same thing with horror movies, and it's not necessarily maybe the whole movie, but it could be like just a scene or an image. For me, Halloween is my favorite horror movie, and the image that stays with me, because I remember it, and I saw that movie on TV, with my family gathered around the TV set, with a plush carpet, and I was like, lying on the carpet watching this movie, and the image of when Jamie Lee Curtis is running back to the house after she discovered, all her friends dead, and he's walking slowly crossing the street. That image to this day stay with me, and that scared the crap out of me. And not the whole movie, because back then I didn't remember the whole movie,
right?
But I remember that one image as
well
scene. And then we kind of want to not recreate it, but we kind of want to go back, revisit that.
Yeah.
Or have that kind of moment in the
and that's why we kind of go back to these movies.
I'm going to an event next week where the theme is all about John Carpenter movies, and it's in a theater.
Nice.
Similar to the Alamo Drafthouse. It's called the forgot what it's called, but it's in Brooklyn. A friend of mine invited me, an old friend, and it's a little show presentation hosted by a guy named Kevin Mayer. His website is called Kevin Geeks Out. I've spoken to him a good few times throughout the year.
I went to one of the events with you.
He's holding that's his thing next week, a week from tonight.
Nice.
John Carpenter. That's it. I'm like, oh, I'm there. I got to see this, because he's going to talk about all the John Carpenter movies and all the cool trivia things. It's an interactive experience. He's in front of the screen talking about it. He's got guests that come up and talk about their parts about it.
Oh, very cool.
Like if he had invited me to go up there and present, I would have had the right topic. I would have been like, okay, my topic for this night is, was Childs the Thing or not at the end of the thing? Was he or was he not?
See, those are great for discussion.
And then you could I'll put a chart. Like, okay, this one became the thing, and then with arrows and mathematical equations. I would so do that. Make it fun, but yet entice us because we're all thinking that. Was Childs really the thing, or was he not the thing? And did they just froze to death out there at the end? We don't know.
Did you see that movie, Mano?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Rewatch it. Did you see the 2011 prequel?
No.
Watch the original and then watch the prequel from 2011. Very well made.
Really?
It. You didn't like it, Pablo?
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
Because I heard it wasn't good.
Oh, bullshit. It was good.
Oh, Ralph is cursing.
I know, right? Oh, no, it's terrible. No, Pablo, listen. It was good. I don't know. You know what people are saying that? They're probably like thinking it's a remake or something. Oh, it was stupid. That's probably why they're saying that. It was a prequel. It's what happened to that other camp, the Norwegian camp. And when you see the helicopter chasing the dog in the beginning of the John Carpenter one, those people. What happened to those people? That's what that movie's about, and that was good. It was very seamless in its continuity and its imagery.
Yeah. When it came out, I don't remember much. Like when that movie came out,
we're all getting together at Pablo's house to watch that too.
No, we're watching Kiss Meets Phantom of the Park.
No, screw that.
No, Ralph. That Kiss movie is very scary, and it's not supposed to.
I want to see it. I never saw it. I've seen bits of it. I remember seeing.
It's going to be your new Hereditary.
When they got lasers shooting out of their eyes, and all
I remember that. Yeah. That I remember. I remember that. But I didn't do that. All right. So thank you guys. I'm gonna end it here. I want to keep this simple, but I think we covered a lot in 1 hour.
No,
was great.
Pablo's movie list. That was great context for discussion.
Excellent context for discussion, not to mention all the other things that we talked about.
Yes.
So this is who we are. This is whoops, sorry. I didn't want to take you guys out. There we go.
I was like, okay.
Here we are, Thursday
That's
night.
how we end it.
No, screw you guys. No.
Bye.
Bye. No. Sorry. Thursday night coffee. Okay. Won't be here next Thursday because I'm going to that John Carpenter event. But I will be here in 2 weeks, for the following Thursday, which is the 23rd. And we're gonna again kind of shoot the breeze and talk about whatever. I'm planning on trying to get my my co-founder Vic, because we're gonna try to see if we can finish watching the Ed Gein Monster series on Netflix.
Oh wow, nice.
So we can. Have you seen that yet, Pablo?
I don't know what it is.
Okay, you'll like it. It's good. Ed Gein was it's based on a true story, based on true events. Ed Gein is a serial killer from the 1940s. You know who he was?
Yeah, I remember the name. I remember he was.
And what movie did he was influenced by him?
Wasn't it Texas Chainsaw?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But what I learned,
I know my stuff.
What I bro,
I know my. I don't need Nate.
I thought I knew my stuff, but then after watching the first couple of episodes or so of this so far, I've learned that I knew nothing, and that the Ed Gein story is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is not the only movie that was influenced by Ed Gein. What are the other movies?
Silence of the Lamb. No.
All right, fine. yeah.
I'm the new Nate.
You're the new Nate. You're Nate 2.0.
That's right.
Nate 2.0.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Watch it, Pablo. It's really good.
What is it? A movie or a series?
It's a series. It's 8 episodes, and that's it.
Okay.
And I'm already on 4. I think I'm halfway done, and it shows you. And I like the way it presents, not just what really happened, but how it influenced popular culture as well in the realm of cinema. Nice. I'll leave it like that. Okay.
Love
very well
the
made.
Shirt, Pablo. Senior things.
Yeah.
Senior things.
Speaking of that,
class of 2025.
Speaking of that, Stranger Things is going to be starting soon. Are you going to do an episode by episode review on this channel?
And go.
I haven't thought about doing it because I love Stranger Things. I've been watching it, but I never reviewed it as a series. I tend to review movies more than shows. But guess what?
Shows to the reviews.
Thursday. Well, you know what? Maybe for Thursday night coffee
in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Not next week.
Not next. Well, not next week, but in 2 weeks. Thanks for reminding me, Pablo. That we will be able to definitely visit the world of Stranger Things at some point. You know what I mean? I do want to address it. You're a Stranger Things fan, so I could tell.
Oh, big time.
I am too. I love my kids love it. Forget it. Anyway,
you can have our cameras upside down doing the.
I know, right? Have people stand on their head.
We will be inviting the Mind Flayer onto the episode.
So we could play our minds. That was weird. Anyway, all right. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the replay. If you're watching the replay, a
lot of fun. Thank you for inviting
me. Liked it.
All right, cool. I told you I love the whole idea.
So you think this works? This Thursday night coffee thing? I think if we just keep this going and see if it works, right? I kind of like this better for this format. All right, cool. So then I'm gonna keep forward. I'm gonna move forward with it. I'm definitely gonna move forward with it. Let me see something. I'm experimenting. Oh, look at that. Oh, Thursday night coffee.
That's the screenshot right there.
Was brought to you by
StreamYard.
He's right.
And retro rock and roll.
And retro rock and roll. And horror and coffee. All right. Until next time, guys. This is Ralph, Pablo, Mano. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
please consider subscribing and click on the bell for future notifications for future horror and coffee content. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. And before that, with my latest review, I think the next one is Black Phone 2.
Nice. Oh.
Got to check that one out. And I'm going to try to see those 2 movies you told me about. VHS Halloween, and what's the other one?
Hell House.
Hell House LLC.
And Night of the Reaper. Night of the Reaper.
Night of the Reaper.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So until next time, guys, take care. Later.
Bye.
All right.
Peace.